What's up, guys? Welcome to another video. This is one I did not want to make, or I didn't think it was gonna happen. So over this weekend, it was my first time ever taking it out, and it was me and my girlfriend for the whole day in it. We were out, and two other people in their raises. We were just riding around having fun, just a little weekend riding. But and it's probably the third time we were gonna go out, and we were gonna probably just gonna wrap the day up. And there was this little bump. It wasn't a bump, it was a kind of a little ramp. And I will say that this thing is amazing. It's very confidence inspiring. You know, you don't really feel anything, and you don't feel the speeds and the bumps, right? So me being me, I keep going over the bumps. I'm like, I can go a little bit faster. And probably over the third or fourth time which I went over, which was not the fastest time I went over it. The fastest was probably 40 miles an hour, and this one was about like 31, 32. And I went over the ramp, you know, as normal. And but right after the ramp, I would do like a little drift, like power slide out of it into a turn. And I did this so much that I took all the loose dirt off from the road, and it was just kind of rocks exposed and a hard layer of dirt. So I went off the jump and got into the turn, and I don't know what happened. I don't know if I let loose on the gas, and the wheels just didn't spin as fast as they did, and the back wheel caught, and we did a full roll over the roof, and I was turning left, so it turned onto the passenger side, and it landed with me on the floor. So we did a full turn, and this was something. Well, like I said, my girlfriend was with me, and she's kind of scared of doing this type of stuff. And she finally said she had a confidence in me, and that was when we flipped. So that was kind of worse for me than actually flipping the thing. Was her telling me that she trusted me, and then me flipping it over. So it's right here on the trailer in front of me, and I don't want to. Oh, we're okay. We're both okay. Nothing crazy. It didn't even feel like a crazy roll or anything. But yeah, it's here in front of me, and I don't really want to show it. It's not bad, you know, but here it is. Like I said, at first glance, you can't really tell what's wrong with it. You know, you do a quick walk around, kind of obvious puddle right there, which is the worst of it, which makes me pretty mad that even happened. But doing a quick walk around, you can't really notice what's going on. But so yeah, we flipped it over. It's me on the floor. My shoulder is like inches away from the floor, and I look up, ask her if she's okay. She says yeah, she's fine. She says, do I unbuckle my belt and my harness? I'm like, don't do that, because then you'll fall on me, and then it'll be worse. I said, let me get up. I took my straps off, everything, and I stood up inside. It's sideways on the floor, so I'm standing, you know, kind of flat. It feels on its wheels. And yeah, I help her. We get down, and kind of at this point is when everybody comes over and helps us get out. And which is kind of funny to me is like when we were out there, it's just three of us. We were in each or three vehicles out there, and when we crashed, like 15 people showed up out of nowhere, which is kind of awesome and surprising. I didn't see anyone out there, but thank you to all those people that helped us and flip it back over once we got out. But yeah, there's kind of some paper scattered from the glove box, but everything turned out good with us. But let me show you the damage. So nothing really in the back. Everything in the back is fine except this light, which it didn't crack or anything, thank God, but it kind of popped out. I just gotta pop it back in. And it's mostly scratches, you know, stuff that can be fixed or just left alone, just depending on what I'm probably gonna do or what I want to do. Some scratches on the door, which is super surprising that the roof didn't get hit at all. So that means we were going so fast that we actually, the wheel caught the ground and we rolled, and it completely missed the the roof and it just landed on the other side, which is kind of crazy. And yeah, so like I was saying before, the biggest damage is the radiator. It actually got punctured in the roll, which is kind of weird. I've seen a lot of these roll over, and nothing really happens to them except they get kind of beat up on the outside. And I would say this kind of saved all of this, because this is all beat up here, and saved all the plastics and stuff getting messed up. But everything else is fine. I just have to take this off and the radiator off, get a new one, or get this one fixed. But when we flipped it over, you can see right there that there was like radiator fluid spewing out of there, and it was leaking all over the ground, and we had to tow it back on the winch. But other than that, everything's fine. There's some scratches, you know, stuff on the bar, and kind of what makes me a little sad too is these were so nice before, and they got scratched out, but they weren't damaged. But yeah, everything, like I said, back here is fine. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do now is take it off the trailer. First I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean it, because right now the dirt makes the scratches look worse than they are. So I'm just gonna give it a quick wash and see what it looks like then, and then I'm gonna take the front end off and kind of diagnose the radiator if it can be fixed. If not, then I'll have to buy a new one. No big deal compared to what could happen. I did not get it on camera, and people were filming all day, and just when I did this, there's nobody filming. But it would have been cool if we got it on camera. But yeah, but this kind of update for now, kind of what happened. But I'll go from here. Like I said.